everyone, I am too excited to show you today's new game. Thanks to Netmarble for allowing me to see this piece of art. I love it so much. So, if you like the war games that is anime based, like I never have seen this before. I did play war games, the RTS games, a lot of them, but this is the first time I ever see an animated version of it. If you like these cool action games, stick until the end of the video because I will introduce you to Grand Cross Age of Titans by Netmarble. It is an anime game and it is actually has one of the most funny stories for those who are anime lovers. These are similar to those anime which we have seen that the protagonist is locked into the world of anime. Basically, you have been summoned and called by this world to save it. So basically, you are the hero. However, in this story, you are this smart-ass guy who thinks he knows everything because it's you, and obviously this guy has played a lot of games. All of a sudden, this world decided to summon him, and he thinks that he's the only hero that joined this game. And obviously, since he is a smart-ass nerd who used to play a lot of these games, he would think that it's too easy for him and he will try as much as possible to finish the game fast, not knowing what is coming to him in the future. The game will introduce you just like any other game in basic tutorial, but allowing you to learn about the world and the story. But this guy, the main character, thinks that he is the hero and he tries basically to skip all the dialogues and rush through the story, but something unexpected will happen to him.
Stop, Necro. Oh? A Titan? This early? Hello, outsider. Or should I call you player? You must be... You can think of me as your forerunner. I arrived here before you did.
What is going on? There are other people from Earth here?
I'm only here to introduce myself, player. I've already cleared the stage. Playing with someone who doesn't even have a Titan isn't worth my time. It's been fun. Let's play again sometime. Since we're in a game, I guess you could say... On to the next stage. Good luck. Have fun.
He will finally understand that he is not alone in this world, and he will get his ass kicked by a different player who comes to him and call him basically a weakling, understanding that he is no longer alone, and this will shatter his dreams, and he will finally start understanding that he actually needs to survive in this world like everyone else, and he is not the chosen hero. So in today's video, I am going to go through the game and going to explain to you most of the basic mechanics to help you through the gameplay. So let's start with the basics that would help you through the game, and let me explain to you the main elements. If you understand these elements, the game is going to be easy. It's not going to be complicated, even though the system is really great in here and requires some sort of study, but I will make it easier for you. Now, the main factors basically in any of these games, especially this one, is the heroes and troops types. First of all, we need to understand what is the troops types in here, and what is the heroes, etc., and if there is any kind of skills, any kind of information you need to know, any kind of tactics, etc. Now, if you have anything in your mind and if you are confused, you have always the ability to go through the settings and open up game guide and check whatever you want from here. It has a very nice explanation, and you can again look in the game guide for the research from here for the search bar and check whatever information you want. but for now I will be explaining to you the main elements of the game and what you actually need to know. So there are three main factors for now on the game that actually the whole focus is around: the heroes, the troop types, and the titans. Those are the main three things that you need to be aware of. They are basically the core of your power as a player. That's the first thing. There are something else like research, in which contributes definitely into increasing your power and increasing you. It's here. It's called the academy. Through the academy, you can like increase the economy, increase the battle, which is of course helps you unlock new troop tiers. Once you unlock new troop tiers, definitely you can upgrade them or just train them at once. And then here comes the marching speed, if you want to increase your march speed. And then obviously you will be upgrading one of these. If you want to unlock, for example, the gladiator, it will show you the requirements. Academy has to be level 60, Iron Shield got to be level 3. And then sadly, if you want to go through and go to the tier 4, you will have to upgrade all of the 4 tiers. Once you finish that, you will be able to finally to go through and unlock more, but all of this is literally late game. It's not really as much as important as now. Now there is something called special troops. This later, once you finish up the story, and then you will be able to see what are these. For now, I would advise you as a starting player to build up and upgrade your economy, because you will need a lot of resources to grow and upgrade your troops. Open up new skills, upgrade buildings, train troops, etc. That's one thing. There you will have an NPC here next to you. This NPC usually tells you some tips that you need to go for, that you need to do. For example, it says here, it shows here that this is a training sign, which means you did not train troops, and it will directly like move you towards the barracks that you need to train troops on. And if it shows the other bottle, the blue bottle, it means you got to go to the academy and upgrade, so it doesn't stay idle. That's the whole idea of it. Now let's discuss the troops type. You have literally three troop types, and the fourth one is only for gathering. It's called Combat Engineering Workshop. But the rest of the troop types are literally what you are going to fight with. Let's take the infantry as an example. Infantry here is your front line. They are the most tanky. They have high defense. They have high HP, but their range is very, very little because they are melee, and their marching speed should be one of the lowest. Okay, it even says here infantry units have a high defense, excellent defensing, but at the same time they do counter cavalry. So each type of the troops here do counter a different type of troop. Like for example, you have infantry. Infantry does counter the cavalry. Cavalry counters archers. Archers counters infantry, etc. Now there is something called affinity when it comes to the troop. I'm gonna discuss the affinity with you here, but before I discuss it, let me first tell you the stats of each of the troop type. If we pick the archer, for example, archers are ranged, which means they hit from far, and they have a very high attack, like literally the highest attack so far in the game. If you paid attention, that's a tier 1. These are the tiers, by the way. You can see here the stats from each one of them, and the combat power and the marching speed, etc. You can see the tier 1 has 115 attack. Let us pick up the cavalry and see it. For example, for the cavalry here it has 107, which means obviously the archers are stronger, but the cavalry counter it, so it doesn't matter much. Again, for the infantry, you will see that the infantry has the lowest attack of the 3. Now, since we are done with basically with the troops, let us take the heroes. To summon a heroes, you need basically to click at the star fragment. Star fragment is the way to summon heroes in this game. There are of course multiple of tiers, which I will explain soon. For now, there is a normal summoning way, and there is an advanced summoning way, and there is a special summoning way that you can use diamonds on. Each one of these will provide a different chance, while this one is going to provide you a guaranteed chance every couple of times you summon. Now, you have heroes. Heroes comes with different type of tiers too, and they have rarity. Like obviously the blue is weaker than the purple, purple is weaker than the legendary, legendary is being the best in the game so far. Now, every single hero will have a specific attribute and specific uses, and the game itself is gonna try to explain to you what is that hero excels at. For example, you see this legendary hero here, it tells you damage over time, XP, master, and heal, which indicates what kind of skills she has. At the same time, if you pay attention at the symbols here, cavalry means this commander, this hero excels at leading cavalry, which later I will be explaining to. At the same time, that's the purple hero is, as I said, is weaker than the legendary hero, but this hero again, you can know what is the point of this hero. Basically, what does it lead, what does it do? It is cavalry. At the same time, you can see, if you go through the heroes here, you can see which kind of heroes best use. If you see combine, for example, it means this is balanced and can be used literally with all of the troops because of the skills. Maybe it has a support skills, it has a capacity skills, it has an attack, defense, etc. It is really combined for a reason, because it excels at being support type and literally goes through anything. But of course, I don't think this hero is really that good, since it's really for gathering. If you like gathering, I'm more of a combat guy. That's basically an initial guide for the heroes. Now we can go deeper into the heroes itself. Heroes here has three factors, okay? Three main factors that you need to pay attention to: the skills, the talents, and the leveling system. Leveling system has literally two parts. The part which is number one, which upgrading the level of your hero. For example, this hero is level 16. I can upgrade it by one of two things. The first thing is the box. The second thing, I can go to the world map and use the heroes to kill monsters. Once you kill monsters, you will be getting XP. Here, that's an example. I'll go through a monster, kill the monster. Once you kill the monster will die, and obviously it's gonna give you an XP and items which you can then see from the report. Let me show you. Here, it got 6000 XP, as you can see here. The Valkyrie got 6000 XP, and these are the item drops that did drop from the monastery. Going back to hero, we have discussed already the leveling up, but there are more into it. Now, once you level up more, let me see if I can do it, upgrade it in one go. Each 10 levels will allow you to gain a star level. Each hero, from you can see, for example, this legendary has 6-star system. Each 10 levels will upgrade the maximum level possible for you and increase the combat power and unlock something else. For example, this one, this hero, and any hero in general, as soon as you reach 3 stars, you will be able to take 2 heroes at the same time in the battle. In every single battle, you can only take 1 hero, with the exception of the heroes that has 3 stars. Let me show you as an example what do I mean. Now, if I want to take out a hero, I can click at the plus mark and then take out the hero. But as you can see, since the hero is not 3 stars, I can only take 1 hero. But once the hero becomes more than that, like 3 stars, let me see if I can make 1 hero here 3 stars. This hero, for example, let me try to make it 3 stars. Yes, I'm able to make 3 stars. Now I will be able to upgrade the hero using the stars. You can earn the stars easily through this gameplay in general or summoning. See, the hero now became 3 stars, which means the following. It unlock the skill. There is the skills on the top. It will be unlocked. It will be additional. We'll discuss it later. And again, the maximum level will increase, and you will be able to unlock more talents later. And then now if I decided to go again and attack, see what would happen. Let me switch the hero and take this hero, for example, which we have upgraded. See, I now have the plus mark. This plus marks will allow me to add an extra hero. And now I will be attacking with 2 heroes at the same time. Since they are both excel at cavalry here. See, first of all, I used to fight with 1 hero. Now, since I have unlocked one of the heroes into 3 stars, I will be able to use 2 heroes on the battle. Now comes the second important part about heroes, which is skills. Each one of the skills requires mana stone to be upgraded. And to unlock the skill itself, it tells you literally the requirements. For example, if you want this one, you can see that it is locked at the moment, which means you need to upgrade this hero star level. Star level, as I mentioned, is from here. And if you want to know how to get the star levels, you can just what you are going to get, you can just click here and then to the preview, and then it will show you exactly what is the skills that's going to be unlocked as soon as you upgrade that hero. Like for 4 stars, it's gonna lock this skill. At 5 star, it's gonna unlock the final skill, and then at 6 star, it's gonna add bonus talents, which I'm gonna discuss now. Now, in the skills, if you want to upgrade in a skill, you can just basically select it and then use the mana stones. Mana stones, of course, you can get it by either winning it from an event or purchasing it, or gaining it by summoning the same hero again. As soon as you summon the same hero again, you are going to get the mana stone, which is used to upgrade that hero. Now, if you want to upgrade, you can see that I have upgraded this skill, and I can select the skill if I have, but sadly I don't have. Let me see if I have any. Yeah, here, that's an example. Okay, I have here 2 skills. I can just pick the skill I want, and then I can upgrade the skill by using exchange stones. These are purple, used for purple heroes, and the golden one is used for golden heroes, and the blue is used for the blue. Now I want to upgrade, and obviously you are supposed to upgrade the first skill because it is the main damage dealing skill, which is required mana to use. It is basically what does most of the damage in the hero. You basically can click the upgrade skill as soon as you have the mana stones. If you don't have, you can just exchange it. As you can see, I need 2, then I will be able to upgrade the skill. Once I upgraded, the skill will show you that it increased. You can see here how much damage increase and how much effect or buff or debuff it has. Now, once we are done with this, there will be one left piece of information that is as important as everything. On every hero, there are trees. Okay, you can take some of the skills from any tree here and combine all of them. It doesn't matter. It's based on how much you have. For example, if you choose the Path of Cavalry, you will have skills that is related to cavalry, like adding attack to the cavalry, adding HP to the cavalry, and then a general, this is not every time, by the way, it's specific, a general skill here says increase the damage dealt by to monsters by 6%, and this one increases the troop march speed, and the final one increase the gathering speed. If you are someone who wants to turn this march into a gathering, you can just use the gathering. If you want to increase the speed, you can use this one, but obviously I would prefer that you go and pick up the damage, etc. Now there is one more thing which I wanted to talk about: the affinity. What does affinity means? Affinity means the troop type itself damage to its weaker, the counter, basically the counter, the weaker troop type that you are facing. Like cavalry itself destroys archers. If you take this, it will even increase the damage further, etc. And as I said, you can pick up some from hunt, some from cavalry. If you don't like the skills itself, you can just click this reset, and you will either reset by this, and if you don't have, you can just pay 1,000 diamonds and you will be able to reset it. Finally comes the important thing, which is one of the most important things actually, and I love about the game, is the Titan. There are multiple types of Titans. Titans are creatures that you can take in war. The first Titan, either they will be unlocked, you are required to get all the 3 fragments so you can unlock this Titan. And to do so, you need to progress through the missions, the story, and then unlock it through here. You can see that our areas are hidden. Once you unlock these areas, you will find them in, like, that's a part here. You can see that's a part of the Titan, and that's another part of the Titan. These are parts of the Titan in which, after you collect, you will be able to equip and upgrade your Titan, which contributes a lot into your damage. So guys, I will be making more guides for the game. For now, I have created my own alliance. If you want to join me, please speak to me in Discord. And if you want to download the game, don't forget to check the link below and download it. Looking forward to see all of you. Have a great day.